up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another episode of Let's Play Digimon World Dusk. In the last episode, well, we finished a couple of side missions, and now something's going on with Light Fang, apparently. So let's hear what's going on. I'm not going to read it all, but... Really? Wow. I gotta say, I actually was playing this mission on my own file on my DS. Not my DS, well yeah, my DS version, but my 3DS. And I'm playing this on Dawn, though. And it is Night Crow Assault, rather than Light Fang Assault. So it's different that way. Anyway, technically when I'm recording this, I've gotten all the episodes pre-recorded in the way of footage. Well, there's side missions, there's two other big main missions, but right now, now this emulator is working, I think just finishing the story is a thing in itself. And also, in the next few parts, you're going to notice less side missions. That's because I decided just to skip them, and I mean I did them, but I decided to skip them in recording in favor of the main story because of how bad this emulator is going. Not the emulator really, but the... what is it? Not the emulator really, but the freezing. Also, you're going to notice in some videos, in the last 4 or 5 or so parts, that you might, in some of them, you might hear it speed up, the game's audio speed up and everything. That's because I also used, frame skip, because of how slowly the meter was starting to act. And that's probably because of the cheats or the codes or something. I don't know. But I am going to get Jackson into the Mega this time around, so watch out for that. But except for the freezing and that, I enjoyed the game. Like, the game itself isn't bad. In fact, maybe I'll do a review on it or something, because the game, I have my opinions on it, but I enjoyed playing through the game. But the emulator and the freezing just really messed me up. I wanted to get through it as quick as possible, and because I wanted to finish it. I don't know why, but this was just something I wanted to finish. At least to the main story, anyway. Everything else I can wait. For now, anyway. But at that point, I did everything. For an episode or two, I actually left the cheats off for the most part. But I was at a point where I'm like, well, it's gonna happen no matter what. I want to have the codes on, but I don't have to go into wild battles all the time. That's the thing. I just don't like wild battles so much. Especially when I'm recording this. It's funny how when I play on my 3DS net, I do not mind it at all. In fact, I welcome them. And that's probably because there is no codes, and I have to get as much EXP as possible. And I find when I do that, level 66, okay, I find when I do that, I do very well with it. It's funny how I was playing, it's funny how, playing the other files makes me recognize things more. When I was playing the last final battle, I think it was in the final part or two, that I bumped into a Sabramon, it's like a, jeez, what is it? I forget the name of Biomon's evolution, normal evolution. It was like that evolution, only blue. And I recognized it because I had the Digimon in my other file as one of my main Digimon. I mean, I didn't opt to use it that late in the game, but it was cool not bumping into it. Maybe after a little while it got a little annoying. I mean, like any battle, but it was awesome in a way. Sad thing is, I had to... Oh no, that's not it. Another Digimon of mine had a... Like, on my other file, I got, on Dawn, I got the Japanese exclusive ones. Right? So, one was... What's the name? Yes, and my brain is all... But one was the alternate form of Lunamon, you know, the opposite Digimon. And I forget the name of it. That's me, alright. Play something on. But he's in the 3rd stage. He's a champion. So. And one is, it was like a snake Digimon as a rookie. And then he Digivolved to a Grim Reaper type of Digimon, not a Grim one, an Animal Reaper, but he doesn't Digivolve into that because he Digivolved into the Star Digimon, because I didn't have, I forget what it was, Starmon, no that's not it, I don't know enough Digimon, but he was like a star, like a silver star, because he didn't have the right spirit requirement for the other form. And then I had the Sabramon in its evolution, which I didn't, like, I couldn't fully Digivolve him. Because he didn't have, like, because he isn't, like, in the right requirement yet in level or, like, I think, what is it, defense or no? Speed, it might be either spirit or speed. Or something else. I don't really know. But I mean, it's funny you see Digimon you kind of recognize. But this one I'm just going for, you know, in this game I'm going for, like, I'm trying to have a lot of dark Digimon, or, you know, but yeah, dark. Because that's the theme of the game. I do have a few, like in the other game, or not the other game, and later in the game I re-add code to the game. The old one we started off with, just, you know, because he was one of our original. But we don't add the other guy back. I don't know, he might still be in there. No, I don't think he is. I can't remember, I think he's still in the farm. No, he's with us, he's just not at front. Alright, I get it. Now I'm just trying to make sense of who I got there, but I know I add code back within the last few parts, just to have, like, him in the team. Because he was a main Digimon. Yeah, it gets confusing, doesn't it? Sometimes I confuse myself, actually. It's funny though, when I played through to near the end of the game, literally sometimes the credits will go, like the credits will go when these games show all the Digimon on your farm and in your party. I had so little Digimon in my farm and party and bank, whatever. Like, in your bank too, it works all of them. Cause I had such, like, I had to go through the same Digimon several times through the credits. Yeah, I know. I do bad that way, and if it wasn't for how bad the game was messing up, I would happily go through the whole game. With, like, even story mode and all. But I'd rather not torture you guys or myself. I mean, I did enough with what I did here. and I wanted just to have that at least somewhat completed. And I think, like, oh, here we are. Are you Night Crow? Prepare yourself. Oh. Note to self, that's Moncromon there. Could digivolve into, I think this one, yeah, either this one or another one, but they could digivolve into the War Grey, or the Dark Black War Greymon line in this game. I think it's this one. Might be another form of that Digimon. But when I was researching it, no, we don't use Dark Black or Black Greymon here. Or War Greymon, because I decided to stick with the team I had. Defeat Night Crow. Defeat Light Fang. Wait, are you confused? Yeah, okay, yeah, oh, you've been taken over by something, haven't you? Well, that's awkward. Okay, we still have to talk, there's still more to go. That guy really must be, like, zombified by something. At first I was confused a second ago why I didn't have Jackson Digivolve. But then I thought, oh yeah, I need Devimon in the party for this. So, he has to get ultimate for a little while longer. But really, once I get Code fully digivolved, if he is fully digivolved back to the picture, and when Jackson is digivolved, we'll have a full team. We'll have almost a complete team. At this point, I believe I left the code on because how the game was acting on me. And I thought perhaps this was a way to kind of solve the issue. This is all, I mean, I didn't use it too often anyway, but this is before I found out that you could scroll with the mouse, like on the game, to see where you are. I learned that you could do that in on the 3DS too with the DS game, by doing the same thing with the 3DS screen. I know, I'm learning more. I mean, Digimon names isn't one thing I'm learning, but I'm learning more about the mechanics in this game. I may not know much of many of the Digimon's names, but that's probably why I preferred name of names that I want. Because at least I have some sentiment to it. I mean, through playing this, like, I definitely don't think I'd be able to survive playing past the game now, but I've been learning some things within the last several parts of this game that I've played that, like, when it came to the messing up of it, like the freeze and everything. One, the codes probably had a huge impact on that. Two, switching the screens back and forth, like going to, and you'll see this quite often in that last few parts. You'll see what was I going to say? Oh, there it is. You'll see a frequent switching of the screen to where you would go to save it, because I found that with the screen, the Digivice or the farm screen, it, like, every once in a while, if something goes on there, it'll slow down the game and freeze it. And if I save, like, if I switch before that happens, back and forth quite a bit, it'll allow me to progress. Also, it came to a point of me setting a certain setting on this game, too, to make it easier. Like, I forget what it was that I just had to switch on. But you'll still see a lot of issues in the future episodes of this until the end. But you won't see as many, actually, because I edit them out for the most part. Is that? Pulsa, I'll defeat you. You're my enemy. Well, that is not nice, Pulsa. I thought we could get along. That is ugly as F, that snail. Okay, what is that? Snail? Okay, I didn't even see the name. Oh well. I know that's the Parrymon. That's like the only Digimon I somewhat recognize name-wise. In this group, I mean. I know, like, Biotismon, for example. Oh, what? Hurts. Oh! Snap, you're being controlled, aren't ya? Well, something fishy's going on here. So let's go and see what the fishiness is all about. After we either battle or escape from it. Woodmon, Gokumon, wait, Gokumon, Windigomon. Isn't Windigo an offensive term? I have no idea. Cause I think that might mean, not Indian, but at this... Here we are! I sound like Daniel Cook. Defeat Nightcrow, destroy Union! Pulsa! What are you doing? Hurry, run! Pulsa, get to the gate. Oh, see? You'll pay for what you did to Pulsa. What did I do to Pulsa, Ko? Oh, snap! Oh, so Pheramon is the... I don't know if that's champion form. It might be, because I recognize them. So this other one is Rise Metal Greymon. Oh, goodbye! But I recognize Pheramon. Because I think that's the champion form. And the other guy's an ultimate. It's my... boss. Over. What? What? Run. How? Oh, you not go listen to me. Don't fight with the Light Fang. Get as far away from registered jungle as you can. What is this? It's a unit. I guess there's no choice. Never. We're not evil! Dude, we're not evil. That is a... I do not know what's going on with them. I do not know. Well, I kinda do, but... I really do not understand them. We have to get back to the Union. I know that for sure. Pretty soon we're gonna be able to get something my oldest mom. We did like nope, I don't know. Maybe because they're controlled? Do you think that the ones that I agree. Come to think of it, I'm back! Oh! How does he get into Sunshine City anyway if he's part of us? Oh! Also, we get a reward, like always. That's one thing I like about these missions, especially when I'm not playing with codes. All the rewards are actually so useful. Spike even get into Sunshine City? Is he like part of is he part of Sunshine City as a spy or something? I mean, I don't know at all. Like, they say to gather information from Sunshine City. Is he like, he might be, I guess he's a gatekeeper between both. So that's a, oh. Yeah, I'd like to keep that. But I mean, the acting up didn't just happen in those, areas for missions. They act up in here too sometimes. They're not as frequent in these areas as they are in the, well, I'll say dungeons or the caves. Yeah, see, it did again. There, it froze. Let's go here. I mostly skip them out, or I cut out the long aspect of the freezing. Let's get a Digimon and add him to the party. We need to get Digimon, I think is his name. Or its name. There! Wait, back up. Good. It's funny how, like, during the credits of this thing, Digimon sticks out like a sore thumb out of all the Digimon. Because he's probably the smallest that's in the group. Now we need to get Digimon into the team for a short period. I'm going to temporarily move Kaylee to the party. I also learned that the Digifarm can be a really useful thing. Because if you have the right setting, you could get a lot of, like, EXP for certain species. Like, I'm trying to get Dragon EXP for... It's the Bee Digimon, will just say. For you to Digivolve to Dino Beamon. I know the name of Dino Beamon. That's one thing I can say. And it works. Like, I got so much EXP, but I'm gonna have to eventually bring him in my team. Okay, it's the end, Digimon. He literally, oh my god, I just realized he's a mix of the devil. Like, he is literally the devil, I think. Isn't that weird? Now we have to go back to get Kaylee back into the team. Digilist, thank you. I'm gonna move to the Digibank. Yeah, I know, I understand. Let's get Kaylee back in the team. I think while I'm doing that, I'll end this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. I do videos every single day, so please look out for them. And I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Digimon World Dusk. I will see you guys next time. Bye!